Hello, welcome to Homesteading Northwest Florida. Today is Friday, April 25th, 2025 at about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's going to be some hot ones here. Tomatoes are doing well already. It is 85 degrees on our thermometer. And, yep, the lettuce is kind of bolting. Tomatoes are doing well. Moved the apple trees off of the porch to the coolest spot, which is kind of like right by this trellis. And I've been watering everything. We haven't got rain. We got like 10 inches of rain, and then we haven't got rain for about 3 weeks. I think April 4th, for 20 days, we haven't gotten any rain. So, I couldn't stand this porch anymore, so I gave it the old pressure washer with no soap. I just used water and dug up some of the Baha'i grass along the edge. And this septic tank that I didn't even know was here when I first got here was completely covered. Like, it was like 8 years when I got here. But it was completely covered, and there was giant mimosa tree roots. There was a giant few trees here with like 8 branches outcropping from the roots, and like one of the roots had grown along this edge. Pretty big root, like about 8-inch diameter. And it went along the whole edge here of the septic tank. So anyhow, this thing is probably really old, and it still works. What was I gonna say? It's so old, it's probably never been pressure washed. And it was completely covered with grass. I didn't even know it was here, when I first got here. I was like, oh, I hit something with my shovel, after I cleaned up the entire yard of garbage. But anyhow, we're pressure washing it, and you can really see the difference. It'll be more visible too when all the water dries up. Got a lot of mosquitoes lately too. I don't know where they're standing water, but here's all I did. Had another wheelbarrow full of grass, and there's some moss growing on that lid. So, yep, working on cleaning things up a little bit around here. Can't stand it. And the mosquitoes are really bad in the shade. So anyhow, grab some soil too. Oh, I did 5 of my 5-gallon buckets are filled up over here. This is going to be my area for having 5-gallon buckets over towards here. There's Mustache. She thinks because I'm talking and calling her that it's time for food, which is at 4:30 in the morning and then at 4:30. But anyhow, yeah, I got 5-gallon buckets that I planted the seeds yesterday with marigolds and California Wonder green peppers. This is, African violet in there, and then a weed. Don't know if the bougainvillea is going to make it, because I thought I didn't have to water after 10 inches of rain, and doesn't look so great. So we'll see if it starts sprouting out again. Mandevilla might be dead. So we got the hose running on this side of the back patio here. I got 2 hoses, but this one's so much more convenient. But anyhow, yeah. So pressure wash the patio, and these bricks, a lot whiter. Yeah, you can actually see the lines too, kind of, in that brick right there. I just do little areas. I don't have one of those big sweepers. And here is also California Wonder green peppers and some other green peppers that are other peppers that were rotten. This is actually, I thought this was a wildflower, and then I remembered I dumped a pack of sweet peas in this thing, and only one came up. Got some tomatoes there, and I'm putting all my strawberry husks there. Strawberry leftovers. And these are carrots and some garlic. And then I did a batch of biochar of the sweet gum firewood that I had. That was not good for anything else. The sweet gum wood just really doesn't produce any heat. So this is all biochar, filling in this hole. This hole is here from the sand that I dug to build the patio with the blocks for underneath. It was all dug sand. And we got some beautiful ebb tide rose here. You know, I barely, roses I don't think like too much water. So, you know, it's okay. And the star jasmine is blooming. Beautiful on this trellis. Chopped a lot off last year. Kind of made a hole there. Got a hummingbird feeder that I need to clean out. Parsley is coming to seed almost no matter how much I water it. Kind of looks like dill. Maybe it's the same family. Got to clean out my stovepipes still. We got a blue hosta. And then in this area, I took all my wildflower seeds. I had sunflowers. I had like 8 packs of whatever other wildflowers and put some here. And this is Mexican petunia. Got some irises, but the seeds wouldn't have been good much longer. So get them in the ground. And yeah, so these are all seeds in this area, and that's where the rug was. I have an indoor-outdoor rug that I'm thinking about putting down. But maybe not. And we will be working on the sawmill base. The thing is I really would like to put away my pressure washer, you know, off of the porch. So I might as well do the couple areas that I'm going to do. The top of this area, maybe a new like seating area in the shade of these oak trees. You know, this was all, this tree here I saved. The top of it was like